Okay, so this is the first of hopefully a series of many of me speaking words that I've written, and this is over years, so I get inspired and I write lyrics in my phone or I write on a piece of paper, whatever it is, and often I don't end up turning it into a song or even performing it or speaking it anyway. So this is me sharing my creativity and also getting the creative juices kind of flowing for myself as well. So this piece is a piece that I wrote for Akimera, which is a show that I was in last year in September that we performed at Art Centre Melbourne. So there's stuff online on YouTube, I believe, and things like that if you want to check out more about Akimera. So this piece was originally, I performed it with a backing track, as spoken word at the start and then vocals at the end. But I'm just going to do the spoken word for now. Here goes. Naivety of innocence drains slowly from my body as I learn how this world came to be. Absorbing these pages, what it means to learn our history, her story, the black and brown story. Insidious power structures rooted in patriarchy and white supremacy. Pains me to see the ignorance of what is now plain to see, for me at least. Black and brown bodies wearing the invisible muzzles and shackles of our ancestors. Scrubbing them real good so they look squeaky clean, while we unknowingly walk in the footsteps of our predecessors. Some of us lucky enough to know who they were. Unfortunately for me, this melanin and these bowed knees can only be traced back to the 18th century. Long after this melanin and these bowed knees were enslaved in the Caribbean, uprooted from the rich soil that gave birth to this melanin and these bowed knees. The rhythm in my chest, the resistance of my curls to gravity, the sense of self that cannot be put into words. The soil that fed, bathed, clothed this melanin and these bowed knees. The same soil from which a part of my other side took. The dark side. Not the dark side of complexion, but the dark side of mind. These ancestors who I write barely of, naming themselves so prominently in history that I want to dull their tone and say, leave some room for this melanin and these bowed knees. I continue to be of nomadic consciousness, but the self no longer floats in the ambiguous amniotic fluid of this earth. I find myself looking for roots in my heritage and cultures of origin, which leaves me with the pain of reconciliation, a tangled web of stories, distant relatives, and a fractured pie graph from Ancestry.com. Thank you.